Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. A West Hazelton man already facing charges in connection with a shooting last month in Freeland was arraigned yesterday on additional charges. 18-year-old Brandon Gambardella was charged with an open count of criminal homicide in the death of 17-year-old Anthony Bonney back on June 18th. Investigators say it happened after a botched drug deal. Gambardella is now in the Luzerne County Prison without bail. An update on a story out of Sugarloaf Township. It was back in June we told you about counterfeit money passed at Gould's Supermarket on Route 93. Now police say they charged 2 people in connection with the case. 24-year-old Erica Altimos of Nanticoke and 27-year-old Jeremy Bulford of Duryea were both released on bail after being arraigned on felony counts. The man police say robbed a Pottsville bank last month waived his right to a preliminary hearing. 29-year-old Timothy McCareth of Philadelphia is charged with a felony robbery and misdemeanor offenses of theft, receiving stolen property, and disorderly conduct. Pottsville police charged him with robbing the M&T Bank on South Center Street on June 19th. Police say McCareth walked into the bank and handed a teller a note demanding money. Police say after leaving the bank, he bought a ticket to ride an STS bus to Shenandoah. Shenandoah police found him at home on North Ferguson Street and took him into custody without incident. McCareth was returned to Schuylkill County Prison, where he's being held in lieu of $100,000 straight cash bail. A 42-year-old man was sentenced on Monday for possessing child pornography. Adam Snide admitted to downloading the illegal images while he was living at an apartment on Hillsop Road in Rice Township. Luzerne County Judge David Lupus sentenced him to serve 3 to 15 years in prison, followed by 21 years probation. He must also undergo sex offender counseling as part of his sentence. This morning, police in Butler Township, Schuylkill County, along with state troopers, served a search warrant and arrest warrant at 24 2nd Ave in Lavelle. Officers seized in the search warrant 8 firearms, nearly 2,000 rounds of ammunition, 6 blasting caps, drugs, and drug paraphernalia. Police took Ralph George Geist into custody on the arrest warrant and charged him with 1 count of persons not to possess firearms. Geist was arraigned and is now in the Schuylkill County Prison on $100,000 cash bail. He'll face additional charges as a result of the search warrant. Hanover Township Police allege a man that crashed head-on into an Ashley police cruiser back in April was legally intoxicated at the time. The driver, 28-year-old Josu Velez of Wind Airborne on North Main Street, and crashed into an unmarked police vehicle. 2 officers received minor injuries in that crash. He was arraigned on counts of DUI, among others, and released on unsecured bail. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court is giving those who've sought to block the release of a grand jury report into allegations of child sexual abuse and cover-ups in the state's Roman Catholic diocese a chance to respond to news organizations' efforts to make it public. The court's filing office on Monday told lawyers for parties who have pending appellate challenges to the report's release that they will have until Thursday afternoon to weigh in. The Associated Press and 6 other media organizations Friday asked to intervene, hoping to argue to the Supreme Court the report should be released. The state attorney general is also pushing to make that report public. A crowd turned out for the Crime Watch meeting in South Wilkes-Barre last night. Members of the city's administration were there to hear concerns from residents and they got their share. Many voiced concern about vacant and nuisance properties, some telling officials about incidents with neighbors that they're afraid to report for fear of retaliation. Others say they've witnessed various incidents of drug activity and are asking for more police patrols. There is now a prescription drug drop-off box at Mahanoy City Borough Hall. The Mahanoy City Police Department announced there's now a permanent option for prescription medication disposal. Area residents can now go to Mahanoy City Borough Hall at 239 East Pine Street during normal business hours and safely and securely dispose of expired or no longer needed prescription meds. Chief Ken Zapovsky said the option will help keep medication away from the hands of little children and those who desire to misuse medication. The secure disposal box was obtained through a grant from the Rite Aid Foundation, and there was no cost to borough taxpayers. The medicine will be removed from the disposal box by the department evidence officer and stored in evidence control until the medication can be securely disposed of. Coming up on WYLN News, our Gary Perna is live at the new location for 4th of July celebrating in Hazleton. Plus, speaking of fireworks, safety. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. The cool off is beginning. Overnight, showers and 69 for the low. Some scattered thunderstorms, the high tomorrow 82. Partly cloudy evening thunderstorms and 86 for Thursday. We'll be right back.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-through lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Tonight, the city of Hazleton is hosting their annual 4th of July celebration at City View Park. WYLN's Gary Perna, live at the park where the event is getting underway. Gary?
Well, good evening, Paula. We are live here at City View Park in Hazleton, where the annual Independence Day celebration is underway. Now, change of venue this year. We are not in downtown Hazleton. We're up on City View Park, which, if you know where Bailey Barks Park is, or the BMX track here in Hazleton, that's where we're at. There is plenty to do for the entire family. And videographer Joe Maggio is going to show us what you could see. Right now, the Cellar Dwellers Jazz Band is performing, keeping the audience happy here with some music. We've got a bounce house, Pierogi Joe, and mini donuts. We have some food, ice cream. and so much more face painting. The city is also doing its annual Touch a Truck event. We have DPW crews here, the fire department, the police department, just to name a few. The police department also has their drug drop-off van here for prescription drugs that you need to get rid of. You can bring them up and get rid of them, all before the fireworks celebration here tonight. Now, speaking of the fireworks celebration, the fireworks will be lit off tonight around 9 o'clock when the sun sets here, and Mayor Jeff Casada is joining me here, who was the man putting all this together. And Mayor, we talked about all that's going on here today. We have the Touch a Truck, we have the bands here. So all this is going on, and it's thanks to community-minded sponsors for making this happen.
Yeah, we had a lot of great sponsors come out this year. You know, some are new ones, and some are the same people that donate to, you know, all of our other causes that that go out, throughout the year.
So a lot going on up here. So we have the bounce house, we have face painting, the BMX bikes are here, Touch a Truck. So they're really something for everybody in the family.
There is. We have different kind of music playing. We have games for kids. We have bounce house, face painting. They also have airbrush tattoos, ice cream, donuts, pierogies, pizza. There's some more food trucks coming later on. So it should be a pretty full day. You know, we got the dog park over Bailey's Dog Park, open house. There's a BMX race going on. The Touch a Truck, so it's a lot of stuff going.
And Mayor, tonight the fireworks will be shot off around dusk tonight?
I'm predicting 9:42.
9:42.
9:42. We are corresponding our program here with a radio station at 9:30. If you tune into channel 99.1, you'll be able to hear the program. And it should start about 9:42, the actual first fireworks.
All right, so a lot going on up here at City View Park, and you still have time to come out here. The cellar dwellers are on now. A little bit later, Cartoon will be up here performing. Lots of food, lots of entertainment, a lot going on. So don't say there's nothing going on in Hazleton. Today is just one of the many things that are going on. Mayor, again, just encourage everyone to come up here.
Oh, this is a great event. You know, I'm hoping everybody can come up. We have there's a bus route that comes to Church, Laurel, Diamond, Wyoming. So you can flag it down anywhere along the way, or you can get picked up at the bus station, Center City Park, the parking garage, or the Terrace Plaza, and they'll bring people in and out of here all night long.
All right, so a lot going on, so no excuse. It's a beautiful night tonight to come up here and enjoy the Independence Day celebration with the city of Hazleton. And I want to mention, Paula, that we are now officially in high definition on channel 507. So if you tune in to 507 on the HD tier on Service Electric Cablevision in Hazleton, you can now watch us in high definition. We are now broadcasting all of our programming HD here on WYLN TV. We're very proud and excited for that. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll have more announcements coming your way about high definition and the great advancements we're making here at WYLN TV. We're live tonight in Hazleton. I'm Gary Perna. Paula, back to you.
Thank you, Gary. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. A little bit of space there right now, but I probably guarantee you that later on this evening, it's going to get real crowded. Thank you, Mayor, for stopping by as well. And speaking of fireworks, WYLN recently sat down with Pennsylvania State Trooper Anthony Petrowski to talk fireworks safety for the upcoming 4th of July holiday, as well as the state's updated law on purchasing fireworks. Pennsylvania's only sparkler-type purchases law was officially updated October of last year. The new law legalized the purchase of large or consumer-grade fireworks, the same high-octane fireworks only out-of-staters could buy in the past. Aerial items can now be launched in your own backyard.
You're lighting them off. Remember, if it goes up in the air, something has to come down. So be careful of your house, your neighbor's house. I mean, these fireworks ultimately have to come down. Especially it's been so hot, there's been no rain, everything's dry, a fire can spark very easily.
And where there's fireworks and celebrations, more often than not, alcohol's involved.
You know, and sometimes you make bad decisions when you're drinking alcohol. So mixing that with fireworks can be very dangerous. So, you know, be safe about it. If you're unsure how to use it, don't use it. You know, make sure everybody at your party is safe and look out for your neighbors.
Although Pennsylvania changed its law on the purchase of these fireworks, there are certain fireworks still considered illegal, and they are listed on the Pennsylvania State Police website. Every local municipality also has its own rules and regulations for the holiday season, so be sure to check ahead in order to avoid getting fined. Coming up on Glen Oaks News Choice, it's almost First Friday. What's happening? We'll tell you in Community and You. Plus, packing the cooler? Check the salad dressing. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Grand Central wants to send you to the Tricky Triangle. Grand Central Everything for Your Home has 4 tickets for one lucky winner for the Gander Outdoors 400 July 29th. Entry is easy. Just visit Grand Central at either of their locations at Vine Street in Hazleton or the Laurel Mall. Fill out the entry blank and place it inside the Grand Central contest box. No purchase necessary. 1 entry per person. Winner will be announced on WYLN News Thursday before race weekend.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. Today we are talking about another great event going on downtown Hazleton. Peace, Love, and Chalk. And of course, it's a great event put on by the Hazleton Art League, the Hazleton Integration Project, and the Respect 90 Foundation, that was started by Hazleton native Joe Madden. Today I have Allie and Kathy with me, and we're going to talk about it because we are right now in the beginning of the registration phase, getting everybody ready to participate in this. And Kathy, first of all, give us a little bit of background, how this came about, and how people can now get involved with this.
All right. So this is the 4th annual. So 4 years ago, Joe and Jay Madden decided they wanted to bring this concept to Hazleton. They had seen it in California. So they're the ones, the brainchild behind it. And so it's set up to be part of the Celebrate Hazleton. It's a 2-day event, so there's things going on first Friday, and then the Peace, Love, Chalk is the main event for Saturday.
Okay. So this is a great event where it gets maybe some of the most artistic people in the greater Hazleton area together on Saturday. So what will we be seeing, or what can people enter into this? And there are 2 different categories for some youngsters and for some of us a little older to participate in.
Yeah, there's a junior division. So that's for 12 to 17-year-olds. Okay. And then the adult category is 18 and up. So there's no age limit. It's anybody that I guess can get down on their knees. So when you come to participate, when you register to participate, you'll get that day a big piece of cardboard and a large piece of paper, art supplies, water, sunscreen, a lunch voucher. So you're set up for the day, and you draw from 9 till 2. 2 o'clock is the cutoff, people can walk up and down the sidewalks and see the artwork as it's being created, and they can vote on their favorite piece or their favorite artist. And so there's judges that actually make the final say.
Right.
There's a People's Choice category that's also a prize winner. So there's prizes involved.
Wonderful.
Some good prizes.
Some good ones.
Yes, some very good prizes.
And speaking of prizes, somebody who won for 2 separate years, Allie, you were part of this. So talk a little bit about, you know, being an artist and why having these venues are so important for people to get out, number one, and enjoy hopefully a nice warm summer day, and number two, let that creativity flow and be seen in downtown Hazleton.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I mean, you can, I think that both people on both sides of the event are actually participating. So there's people that are actually the artists out there creating, and then there's also the people that are walking behind. There's going to be other events, like Kathy said, the Fleetique, which is like a mixture between a flea market and antiques. So it comes together, and so that's going to happen in the next to the art center. There's going to be all these tents and things like that, and there's going to be people drawing on the streets, and then the people that just walk by. So it's really this community effort that everybody really participates. So if you're down there drawing something and letting out your creativity, there's that, and then there's also the encouragement of the people that walk by, which is like it's just really exciting. It does feel like an event that everybody can be a part of. It's just there's a lot of energy and excitement and just a lot of fun. It's just a great day to come out.
And speaking of the day, so this is going to be August 3rd and 4th in downtown Hazleton. You are asked to pre-register by July 30th at the Hazleton Art League on East Broad Street, or Shop 2 further up the next block. And Kathy, this year, when everything is going on, you will be kind of using your soon-to-be new home at the former bank building as the headquarters where everyone's supposed to come and register that day.
Yes, so that morning between 8:15 and 9, the artists that have pre-registered will come to the new arts building and get their kit with all their goodies, and then go out and set up their workspace. If it's raining, we're going to set everybody up inside.
So again, for anyone in the junior category, so 17 and under, there is no charge. But for 18 and over, you're asking that they get a maybe $25 sponsorship as a minimum to participate in the event, correct?
Yes, and on our website, which is hazletonsartleague.org, you can get a registration form, a sponsorship form. If you have somebody in your family that's a part of an organization or a business and they would like to sponsor your artistic endeavor, or individuals can also sponsor.
And quickly, Allie, I have to ask, the last year that you won, what was your creativity that day? Do you remember?
So yeah, it was actually the first year that I entered. I entered actually a couple days before the event. I just found out about it, and I thought, why not just give it a shot? So I entered. I ended up drawing my daughter, and she loves, at the time, loves bubblegum, loves hats, and I had her looking in a mirror, blowing a bubble, and that's what I ended up doing. But there's no requirement on what you need to do. It could be people, animals, shapes, whatever. So there's no limitations on it.
So hopefully everyone's watching and you're getting all the information. You don't have to worry about that late charge, and you could participate in this great event that will be going on. And it's just a way for all of us to show some of the creativity here in the greater Hazleton area. Ladies, thank you so very much for coming on and talking to us about it.
Us.
And of course, we encourage you to go out and take part in this event. Or if you're not maybe an artistic person, maybe like me, who's not really good at drawing, this is a great time to go out and just look and see what we have right here in the greater Hazleton area. Of course, thanks to the Hazleton Art League, the Hip Center, and Respect 90 Foundation. Thanks for joining us on Community and You. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
Serve the Lord, Singing for Joy, the CD by the Sisters of Holy Annunciation Monastery, can be yours for just $13, which includes shipping and tax. Mail a check to Holy Annunciation Monastery, 430 West County Road in Sugarloaf, Pennsylvania, or call 570-788-1205. This 10-song CD can be yours for just $13. The City of Hazleton Recreation Department presents the annual Independence Day celebration, Tuesday, July 3rd at City View Park. There will be plenty of attractions, vendors, and food trucks, with entertainment starting at 5. There'll be plenty of parking available for those who come to the event. Bring chairs and blankets for your comfort. The fireworks will start at 9:30. It's the City of Hazleton's Independence Day celebration at City View Park. Wyln will be at the oldest motorsports event in America, the Giants Despair. Wyln will again give you all the turn-by-turn coverage with Marty Burns. The live broadcast starts July 7th at 1 p.m. Wyln TV 35 is looking to hire a highly motivated, energetic salesperson for the Hazleton, Wilkes-Barre, and surrounding areas. Send your resume to the email or the address on your screen. Wyln is an equal opportunity employer.
And as you get ready for those picnics and barbecues, if you have Wishbone House Italian salad dressing on your picnic table, you better check the label. The 15-ounce size is being recalled after learning some were mislabeled and do not include milk and eggs in the ingredients. The best if used by date is January 13th, 2019. Now stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln News.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicap accessible, with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget, restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
Wyln CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at Wyln, 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org. You're watching Monterey City's Choice. For news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.